Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the New Hampshire Business Show. My name is Chris Pastrana, and today we are here with Jeremy McNally of Tweeble. How's it going?
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing great. So before we get started, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Jeremy McNally. I have my bachelor's degree in IT, software systems engineering, and my master's in database systems. I work as a full stack software engineer, and throughout all that, I have been, for the past 2 years, I've been building an application that is pretty much a groundbreaking centralized control system for anyone's digital life.
Okay.
I built a team. I started developing it myself actually on day one, and then I got into something that was a little over my head, so I had to hire somebody. And ever since then, people have been inspired by the project and invested themselves into it. And over the past few years, I've built a pretty incredible team of engineers, marketing, just great people. So,
Okay.
I mean, that's, I guess, it in a nutshell.
Okay, awesome. So let's talk about what is Tweeble.
Well, Tweeble, I don't know if you've ever heard of Dropbox or anything like that. That's, you store your stuff. It's a file sharing service. I went into this with, I was sitting on my computer one day and I had all my browser links spread out between Chrome and Internet Explorer, all my research from school and, tutorials I'd watch, YouTube videos, my photos and my phone all lost. I take them. I never see them again. So I figured, I'd check out some solutions online. Nothing could support everything that I needed to store. My digital life, that's like my fingerprint online, as with anybody.
Yeah.
It was really limited. Box, OneDrive, limited. So I figured, I'd take the approach to say, I could do this. I'm a software engineer. I might as well figure out something that can solve that problem. Nothing exists. So what I did was I took the concept and created Tweeble. It's a cloud storage solution where, file sharing. Basically, you could save everything and anything you care about. Links, documents, files, photos, YouTube videos, social media posts, anything you can imagine into one central place. Now, you could think of it as like a digital hub. Now that everything in your life, digital anyway, is in one single central location, now what? You can collaborate with teams, your family. You can connect families, long distance relationships. Never lose a link again. Never have to worry about losing contact with a family member. I mean, we have an incredible feature set for messaging and managing your digital life, I guess you could say.
That's pretty cool. Now, because I'm vaguely familiar with Dropbox. I mean, I don't use them too much. So I guess we can start from there.
Yeah.
So is this a service that's currently already up and running, or is it set to pretty soon? Like, how's it working?
Correct. So we've been in development for 2 years.
Okay.
As of this month, we have completed the product, so we can release it to alpha. That's where we're just going to select, a few users to check it out, give us some feedback, tailor it to their needs, and.
Okay. I like that. That's pretty cool. I like brand new on the edge stuff. That's kind of cool. So I'm trying to think. So so you gather everything together like that. Are there any, I guess someone's concern would be, if they're not familiar with digital technology, is concerns with hacking, all that type of stuff.
Right. That's a big concern. And in fact, you go on the internet, your privacy is gone. Everybody knows that. You go on Facebook, you hear about all the data breaches, and I mean, it's kind of ridiculous. And that's one of the big things that we're trying to tackle is internet privacy. We're trying to bring literally everything under one single roof and give you the option to say, hey, I don't want my data sold over and over again. I want to be private. And today, one app might give you that option, but you have to use 20 other apps to do everything you want to do. So at some point, your data is getting sold,
Yeah.
So if you had one spot that you could do all of it, eliminate all the subscription fees that you're paying and just pay one, and not to mention you could use it for free too. But under that one roof, we can control that privacy and make your life private again on the internet.
That's really cool. That seems like a very unique service. I don't know of many people that go about it that way.
Yeah. There's definitely nothing like it that exists today.
Okay, cool. So so let's get into a little more. I'm just trying to look at what you got here. So I'm just trying to get my head around the idea of, I guess, because I've never seen it, so it's kind of hard to like picture what it is.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah. So how, because as a software engineer, how do you go about making a program that's that, I guess, adaptable to everything?
Oh, goodness. That's a easy question and a very difficult question to answer.
Yeah.
It really starts on the conceptual level. What problem exists? As with anybody, any entrepreneur starting a business, they need to first find out what the problem is and solve it.
Yeah.
Just like this, there's no difference. What was the problem? I ran into the problem myself, and I effortlessly tried to find a solution, and it just simply wasn't online. So being a software engineer, I had the skills and the ability to be able to solve that problem. Now, initially I went into it for myself. I didn't really see the bigger picture until, maybe a couple months into it. I'm like, wow, this could really help a lot of people,
Yeah.
But it starts conceptually. What's the problem? And then, you just kind of fine tune it as you're going through. And that's what I did. My team included. We just kind of ran into roadblocks, or, something would be completed, like a feature, and we'd sit there and think, how could we make this better? What else could this do?
Yeah.
And then, just kind of evolved into what it is now, really. For teams, businesses, families, independent workers, individuals like you and me who just want to save their files and share them with people and collaborate on them, or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I guess one of the bigger problems with talking about it is, I'm not familiar with what it is. So it gets tricky to ask the right questions, I guess. So how would you educate someone who has no idea what you're talking about on the service, on the program, the benefits of it?
Well, that's a really good question to ask, actually. In simple terms, and we solve a lot of different problems, but our core solution is cloud storage. So have you ever, so I guess to explain it in simple terms, you know what a USB drive is?
Yes.
You store your files on it and carry it around with you everywhere you go. If you want to access something, you put on it.
Yep.
Right. Well, this is a cloud storage solution that you can use and access on any device. You can store your files from your computer, from your phone, anything from any device, your browsers. You can store everything inside of Tweeble. And without having to carry it around like a USB drive, you can just simply go on your phone, go on a computer, and access any of your files that you stored in there from any of your devices. You can view them. You can watch them if you saved a video or audio, for example. Your YouTube videos, Vimeo videos, you can watch it right there. So I guess to further elaborate on that, that's just the storage part of it.
Yeah.
Put everything in it and access it anywhere in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you can, today you can go to YouTube, for example, and if you're a YouTuber, you have video after video that you watch, channel after channel, and you have to actually go to YouTube to watch these videos that you want to watch.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a video on another service like Vimeo or LiveLeaks or any other video sharing network. Now you can take all of these videos, and instead of having to go to all of these different sites and log into all these different accounts, you could just take them, put them in Tweeble, one central place where everything else in your life exists, and watch them right there. without having to go anywhere else. Same goes with articles, all your research, tutorials, you know, social media posts. If you're a Facebook fan and you want to, you know, save a recipe for later, Tweeble's your solution. You want to make posts to Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. You have all your stuff in Tweeble, your photos, your files, whatever. Go into Tweeble, click the photo, and say, hey, I want to post this to Facebook. You don't have to go to Facebook. You just click it and say share to Facebook, and then it goes. You can advance schedule posts, like Buffer, for example.
Yeah.
If you want to say, I want to post this photo next week at 7 a.m., use Tweeble to do that. Your stuff's there anyway.
That's interesting. So I guess to use a bad analogy, it's almost like Hootsuite and Dropbox kind of functionality there. You're kind of explaining.
Yes. It actually is, and it's interesting because this is actually a question I've been stumped on how to answer.
Yeah.
Ever since I started this, because we don't just solve the need for storage. We don't just solve the need for, you know, posting to social media. I mean, we solve literally all kinds of needs, to, you know, all kinds of applications that are out today where we can eliminate and bring it down to one. You know, like Slack. I don't know if you've used Slack or Skype.
Yep.
Slack, you can create group conversations, or, you know, converse with this person and that person, whoever you want, whenever you want, under different topics. Now with Tweeble, you can also do the same thing. So technically, we're also competing with Slack too. You know, so you can communicate, collaborate on projects. You know, project A, we have this discussion thread. Project B, we're talking about this. You have different people in different chat groups. In files, you know, for marketers, for example. Let's say you're a marketing professional and you are, you know, doing a Facebook post design, and your client wants to see it so they can approve it. So you go to Tweeble, you go to the design you've been creating as a marketer, and then you just say share. You tell who you want to share it to, your client. Your client can see it the same time you can, and there's a discussion thread right on that shared file, so you guys can communicate on it without even having to leave Tweeble, and fix any problems that there are right then and there. And then bam, eventually the product's done, and you can send it off. You can send it off using Tweeble. So, you know, it's
I really like the sound and idea of everything, and I'm actually really excited to get in there and play with it and see what this thing can do. It's kind of cool.
Yeah. I hope you do. You know, you get a free account.
Yeah. So you said it's about ready to go into alpha. Do you have a projection on when you think it's going to be ready for open market?
Well, we can actually roll it open to the public probably by early February. However, a business like this is not very what's the word? It's costly, just put it that way. So, you know, something like this, we need an investor, and that's exactly what we're doing right now. I'm attending a summit on December 12th in Boston, where there'll be a lot of venture capitalists and angel firms, investors. And, you know, we applied to be one of 50 presenters on stage. Regardless, you'll have a great opportunity to network. But we have a little bit of money to raise to properly roll this out and, you know, give it exactly what we hope it to be.
Nice. That's pretty cool. Awesome. So where are you looking to take everything moving forward? Because I know, we're getting ready to do the, you know, the funding and finding investors and getting ready for initial launch. But do you have like a vision as to where you want to see the company go in the future?
Absolutely. Yes. I mean, our ultimate goal is to bring everything under one roof. And I can give you some ideas. I actually kind of already did. You know, there's productivity tools like project management, for example. I don't know if you've ever heard of Asana or, you know, some other project management.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be integrating with a lot of different solutions. So, and customizing a lot of solutions. So literally everything can be under one roof with that one button to control your own privacy, instead of having to rely on 20 different companies to maintain your privacy. Half of them don't even give you the option. They just sell your data. So our ultimate goal is to give privacy back to people on the internet. And to do that, it's going to take bringing everything under one roof.
Yeah.
So you can eliminate all your subscriptions anywhere, really, and just take it into one place.
That's really cool. I like that. I like that idea, and I like that goal. So people that want to learn a little more about the product, where do they reach out to you?
They can email me at jmcnally, JMCNALLY @tweeble.com. That's TWEEBLE.com. We are going to be posting up a welcome app to tweeble.com. Right now, we have an alpha version up. It's just, we're not directing the public there right now because, of course, we're an alpha and we don't want to get any bad impressions on it because we're an alpha. That's really just for feedback so we can fine tune it and make things better. So
cool. You have a Facebook page?
We haven't really concerned ourselves with marketing at this point in time. No, we do have a page. We have a Twitter page. We have a LinkedIn page. However, it's definitely not active.
Okay, gotcha.
There's just a lot to worry about other than marketing at this point,
Yeah, gotcha. All right, cool. I like it. Cool. So thank you for joining me today, and I guess we have a lot to look forward to. And as we get closer to or after launch, I would love to talk to you again about how things are going and, how things are going.
Yeah, I'd be happy to. And it will happen fast and it will be big. I'm happy to talk to anybody who wants to learn more or, perhaps support us in some way. And, we'll support you in whatever way we can too.
Cool. Awesome. I like it. So thank you so much for joining me today. This has been fun.
Yeah, you too. Take care, Chris.
Thank you. Thank you all so much for watching. And that is it for today. So everyone be good and keep an eye out for this one.